You know, whenever a driver comes to work for Kaiser Transport, there's one person they're almost guaranteed to meet early on. Before they ever take a load, before they ever pull out of the yard, this is the man who introduces them to who we are and how we do things. Terry is our driver trainer. He's the one who handles classroom training, road tests, and that first real impression of Kaiser Transport. Now, I want to take a moment before this interview begins because Terry is not the kind of guy who likes to talk about himself. He doesn't brag, he doesn't list accomplishments, and he doesn't tell stories to make himself look bigger than he is. So it's kind of my duty to fill in a few blanks for you. Now, Terry came to Kaiser back in 2005 with no open deck experience at all. He had no flatbed, no step deck, no nothing. All he did was pull a drive-in and a reefer. And back in those days, someone had to vouch for you if you wanted to work at Kaiser. And so one of our fellow drivers at the time recommended Terry, and Todd Kaiser gave Terry the opportunity to come try out. Now, he tried out, and Terry almost didn't make the cut, but Todd Kaiser rolled the dice and took Terry on as one of our drivers. Now, Terry went on to become the driver of the year, not once, but twice, in 2006 and 2010. He earned the Wisconsin Motor Carrier Safety Presidential Award 11 years in a row. And that's not an easy award to win once, let alone 11 times in a row. He's earned Pride and Polish Awards, Show Truck Awards, and more importantly, he's mentored and influenced countless drivers who've come through this company over the years. Now, I remember when I came to Kaiser in 2010, and Terry was one of the first drivers I met. He wasn't the driver trainer yet, he was just one of the guys, you know. He was cool, calm, and collected, but he didn't let you get away with anything. If you talked something wrong, he told you. If your securement wasn't right, he made you fix it. Not to tear you down, but because the job mattered and the company mattered. That's the Terry you're about to meet. A man who's been there, done that, and now helps make sure the next generation does it the right way. So without further ado, this is Terry, one of us.
Name's Terry. Live here in town, originally from Long Beach, California. Driving 32 years, been with Kaiser 20, 18 driving, 2 years as their driver trainer. Kaiser's a pretty good outfit. Kind of got impressed with outloading back in the day when I first started, and Todd was there at 4 o'clock in the morning pulling bungees and throwing straps. When the owner's willing to work for you, it kind of sticks with you. Pulled reefer, flap, dry box before I come here, and I don't know, flatbed, the LTL stuff, it just, the challenge of trying to put a puzzle together. If you enjoy Tetris, this is a great place to work, because it's always like trying to put a puzzle together and figure out if the piece is going to fit or not. I have no problem if I see something wrong. I don't like to wake a driver up. I'll usually put a sticky note on their mirror and asking them to call me, and I'll explain what is wrong and how they need to correct it. And sometimes I won't even explain first. I'll try to see if they catch the mistake themselves, like asking them how much a piece weighs, and then, okay, well now how much securement do you have on that piece? Just as an example, try to see if they'll catch the mistake as I'm talking to them. And if they don't, then I was like, okay, well remember you got this tied down in a direct securement, so you're only half, so you're 5,000 pounds or whatever it is under. But any of our drivers shouldn't be afraid to walk up and correct something if they see something wrong, because we're all in this together, doing the same job, trying to make sure everybody gets their performance pay. Our drivers are still willing to work together. If you see a Kaiser truck on the side of the road, our drivers won't pass them. You know, if you're broke down, our drivers will usually pull over and check on you, or at least call you to see if you're okay. And in the yard, our drivers stick together. They're out to do the same job and get it done as safely and get it done as fast as they can, as safe as they can, so everybody gets done for the night. So everybody's willing to work together. That's what I like. One of the things I like about here, because out on the road, you're right, there's no, it's not like it used to be where if one truck pulled over, 6 trucks were on the side of the road with them trying to help fix the problem. And it didn't matter who you drove for or what you were pulling. But here we still have drivers that believe in that old school mentality. It's a lone wolf industry, it really is, but at the same time, everybody has to be able to come together and help each other out. If you see a driver, and I've actually done it, you see a driver in a truck stop tarping a load, walk up and ask him if he needs a hand. It's just that kind of mentality. You want to get to something like this, you've got to be able to do the work, because I don't care what it is for what you're pulling. If you're going to drive something like one of these, you're going to have to do the work to drive it. You got to have the right attitude. Be willing to take criticism or give criticism.